Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA Cup for both of these teams. Let's get started. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. We've already seen some great plays from this year's rookie class, and there will surely be more to follow as we move through the month of November. Now let's look at the rookies leading the charge with their play in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Ware. He's coming out of the gate this year and playing so well. Third spot in our ranking, but with the way he's played, the sky's the limit for him.
And he's kicked off his rookie season in tremendous fashion, earning that number 3 spot on the list.
Yeah, well, look, he may have a couple of people ahead of him right now, but this guy's got great talent. You never know what can happen.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Christian Brown is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And for Dallas, we've got Lou Dort, DeAndre Hunter out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Hero in at the 2. And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align. Well, because of the quickness, it's hard to mirror Fox defensively. Often it ends in a foul call.
Throw good, Fox. You look at Dallas. They've lost both of their NBA Cup games so far. A rough start.
Yeah, and I don't even think a win tonight does much for them. I don't see them with any chance to advance in the knockout round.
And as for New Orleans, this is their 3rd group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
Hero, no good. And here are the Pelicans. Brown got 3 off the mark. Here's Ware, defended by Poeltl. George passes to Hunter. Hero looking around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Jackson setting the pick here for Fox. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Sometimes Fox gets room behind the 3-point line because of that blow-by ability.
Hero passes to Hunter. Here's Dort. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox inside the line. That one drops for him.
Another reason why Fox is the perfect guy to run this offense. He excels in pick-and-roll action.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Fox from outside, and Ware pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 6. Pass to Hero. From deep. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Jackson, a screen on George. Here's Fox. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Hero. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Trying to find where and gets it to him.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Pelicans leading by 4. Up top, Fox. Defended by George. Fox, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now, here's Fox. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The first one falls. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Both free throws good from Pirtle. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Hero. Last game with 30 points. Pass to Hunter from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Hunter's got 5.
A dead-eye catch-and-shoot guy. Hunter is someone you have to run off his shots.
On the wing, Jackson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Hunter in the corner. George with it. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dort misses. Pelicans leading by 5. Pirtle kicks to Fox. From the top of the key, Hunter grabs the miss.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Ware passes to Dort. George looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Bucket is good.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
This is game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
And Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tourney.
That free throw good from George.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Pass to Brown. Down low. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ware. 11 points last game. From deep, George. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brown. The rebound by Tyler Hero. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against Denver.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now Fox. And he really played well against Denver. Pass to Brown. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Hero. Here's Hunter. Dort a screen on Brown. And it falls over the rim and in.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Fox against George. Fox passes to Brown. Back to Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Kamara. No good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 3. Hunter finds George. Outside, Hero. It's good. This game is all even. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Khalil Ware.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Murray's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Kelly Oubre comes in for Dort. And Poole subbed in for Keontae George. New Orleans also making some changes. Neesmith comes in for Jackson. And it's A.J. Green in for Christian Brown. Now, here's Fox. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Pelicans 4th.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Ware finds Hero, shoots over Fox. A miss that time, would have put him up. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside, Green, pass to Pirtle. Now, Kamara. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Hero. Oubre outside. From outside, off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pirtle dishes to Fox. Green taking his time here. Pirtle sets the pick for Green. And the Pelicans miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Murray kicks to Poole. They get it back. For 3, Oubre. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. To the paint, here's Fox. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's the toughness from Fox. Not much deters him from getting a bucket.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Kevin?
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Murray right side. It's blocked. Now, here's Neesmith. Tight defense on him. Birtle sets the pick for Fox. Hits the target from 18 feet. Fox has got 9 points.
Well, Fox is selective with his mid-range shots, but if he likes the look, he's going to take it.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good. Where? T.J. McConnell. He's checked in for Tyler Hero. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Green. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. The Mavericks leading. Inside. Right block shot. And Murray finishes it off.
Well, you know, this is well within Murray's comfort zone. So you really see him being extra aggressive.
Fox, the bounce pass. Six to shoot. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. Oubre on the wing. Neesmith covering. Here's Poole. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Dallas. They're up by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Mo Wagner. Oubre out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. That free throw, no good. And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
Pelicans trail by 4. Benson with it. Here's Jackson. Misses the baby hook. Wagner looking it over. Murray. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Drives to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Keegan Murray. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That one is off. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
Here's Poole. Makes it off the glass. Poole's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's a screen by Aldama. All sorts of time. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Poole, the pass to McConnell. Now here's Oubre. Back to McConnell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Near the three-point line, it's Poole. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Nesmith. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Knicks. Pass to Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And already his third foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the third quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Keegan Murray. Dort comes in for Oubre. And Hero subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Vincent with it. He's covered by Hero. Vincent the pass to Jackson. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. Mavericks leading by 7. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wagner kicks to Poole. Again, the miss by Poole.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Hunter. Poole outside. Hero sets the pick for Poole. Another shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And Willie Green wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Hero. Putting up about 25 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, look, he is truly the kind of player you build everything around. Your plays, your lineups, it's all about setting this guy up for success.
Now here's Edwards. Scoreless thus far. Shoots over Poole. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Vincent. Jackson looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. What a unique skill set Jaren Jackson Jr. coach brings to the floor.
No question, Kevin. He's a two-way player, a defensive player of the year who also has proven he can be a primary scorer, and he can score it from the three-point line, or he can put it on the floor and go to the basket. Plus, he's got a post game. This is one of the most versatile players in the league.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, the son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. plays the game with great instinct, particularly on the defensive end. You can see he learned the game growing up.
Dort misses. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New Orleans. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game to start a 3-game homestand with that game. Neesmith finds Edwards. Back to Neesmith. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hero. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Pelicans trail by 8 to the inside. Aldama gets the bucket.
Well, Aldama certainly deserved to be rewarded for his hustle. Excellent initiative in the open floor.
Back to Hero. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Back to Vincent. There's a screen by Aldama. Vincent the pass to Edwards. Shoots over Poole. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Edwards.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Khalil Ware's checked in for Dallas. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. 5th, the Mavericks.
And just having a terrific year on the offensive glass, it's because everybody buys in. Not just the big men, but even the guards are getting in on the act.
Now, here's Poole. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Pelicans trail by 4. Now Vincent, still yet to score. The fader. Jackson misses. And the Mavericks with possession here. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
Yeah, look, those careless fouls will drive a coach nuts. You've got to be disciplined and tied together to have success.
Here's Ware. He's got 8. Here's Hero. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
Well, defensively, you have to do your best to guard Hero without fouling because he's nearly automatic from the line.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Mavericks making a switch here. George is checked in. Christian Brown's checked in for the Pelicans. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Gabe Vincent. And Hero drops them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Outside Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Jackson Jr. can go over either shoulder. He can face up. He's a tough cover in there.
The Pelicans have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one drops.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
No free throws good from Jackson.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Now here is George. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And we can't skip over his role as distributor. Huge impact, making all the right reads.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Dallas leading by 4. Ware passes to George. And here is Hunter. Dort with a screen for Hunter. Misses the 3. New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Jackson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got 12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hunter finds Hero. Over Brown. Hero, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The wide open look here for Fox. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Hero against Brown. Hero passes to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's New Orleans. Big stretch here going 10-2. Fox, no good. The Mavericks leading. To the middle. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
The Pelicans shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. New Orleans making some changes here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jackson. Toumani Camara comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Edwards in for Neesmith. And Fox has it in the corner, drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Fox doesn't let it fly out of the corner too often, but he is more than capable of drilling it from there.
Back to George. Three-pointer. And Brown pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brown with the screen on George. Outside, Fox. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Hunter, the pass to Dort. There's a screen. The three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here is Fox. 12 points for him. Down low. Here's Brown. Stolen by George. Fast break, Dallas. Here's Ware. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Boy, strength and focus. Brown exhibiting both right there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, they can really open up the rest of their offense.
Free throw good, Brown.
Every team could use a player like Christian Brown, a guy who fills in the gaps and is willing to lay his body on the line for the betterment of the team.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Poole. Hero kicks to Hunter. The three from Poole. Pelicans pull it in. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside, Fox. Pirtle sets the pick for Fox. 1:16 left now here in the second. The Mavericks trail to the inside. Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Oh, Hunter slamming.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nice move. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Fox puts so much pressure on the D, whether it's with his speed or with moves like the up fake.
He's off on the first.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level.
And he sinks the second. Dallas shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Poole outside. Buries it from three-point range. Poole's got 7.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Screen by Pirtle. Three-pointer, Fox. Another miss by Fox. The Mavericks leading. Outside, Hero. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by Camara. Pirtle inside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Greetings all. Halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like you two mutton chops. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's foul. Toumani Camara is out there with Jackson. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Fox in at the one. Here's George. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Pass to Hunter. To the paint, here's Ware. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Now Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Well, Brown enjoys making trouble for the D. Gets assertive inside, knowing it can get him fouled.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. So he makes one of two as the second one misses.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. George against Fox. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Fox has got 15 points.
Well, look, Fox is wiry strong. He can handle contact.
Pass to Hunter. Now Ware. Defended by Pirtle. Ware passes to Dort. It's stolen. Out left to the wing. The 10-footer. And Brown with a nice bucket inside. And it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now George, following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Pass to George. Here's the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jackson's got his sixth rebound on the night. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that's his fourth. Getting into the danger area now. He's going to have to be a little more cautious down the stretch.
Pools checked in for Hero. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Bertle, the pass to Brown. Fox from outside, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lead.
And he jams it with authority.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And so here is New Orleans. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Three-pointer, Fox, and Ware pulls it down.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Hunter against Jackson. Hunter with a screen on Fox. From deep, George. Pelicans pull it in. Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game.
Well, the way Fox goes at defenders inside earns him a lot of trips to the foul line.
And it'll be his fourth time going to the free throw line in the game. And Willie Green wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Dallas making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. The Pelicans fourth.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
First one falls for him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's McConnell. He has yet to score. Pass to Ware. Here's Poole for the tie. Hits it from three-point range. Poole's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jackson misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's Dort. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Jackson. Over to the wing. With the step back. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
McConnell sets a screen for Dort. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Pirtle kicks to Fox. Jackson down low. Covered by Hunter. Jackson misses. Dort with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good. Hunter.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Jackson, a screen on McConnell. Fox passes to Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Hunter. And again with the rebound. He holds in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Cool. Here's Ware. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Screen by Pirtle. Pass to Jackson. Over Hunter. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option there.
Now, here's Hunter for the lead. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Fox. Pass to Kamare. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jackson with it. Picked up by Poole.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Now Kamara. After Lou Dort's three-pointer that didn't go. Hunter against Jackson, and they call an illegal screen here.
Here's a look at some stats for Pirtle. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Putting up about 10 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
Yeah, when a shot is missed, he has got great instincts for where the ball is going.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Jakob Pirtle. And it's Green and for Toumani Camara. Now, here's Fox. 17 points in the game. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Here's Jackson. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Dort passes to Hunter for the lead. Pelicans with the rebound. Jackson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. On the wing, Jackson. A pass to Fox. Outside, Green. And the Pelicans miss again. The Mavericks trailing. Hunter kicks to McConnell. Outside, Dort. The 3 from Poole. It's rebounded by Nesmith. New Orleans gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Fox, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Poole outside. Pass to Hunter. Now Ware. And the wide open shot from McConnell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Green dishes to Fox. Jackson passes to Fox. Ware with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Ware kicks to Dort. Pass to Poole. Now Ware. Dort wide open. Off the mark and the drought continues.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Jackson setting the pick here for Green. The three. Jackson misses.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside, Fox. Off target from outside.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
McConnell passes to Poole. For the lead. Trains the three-pointer. And now it's a three-point Maverick lead.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Left side, Jackson. Count that bucket. Jackson's got 18 points in the game.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Neesmith, the pass to Fox. Now Brown. Jackson setting the pick here for Brown. Outside, Green. And the three off target. The Mavericks shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Hunter against Brown. It's tipped. A pass to Fox. Outside, Green. It's up a three, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Wagner is out there with Keegan Murray. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Poole in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, here's Poole. For three, Murray.
Now, how about the defense by Aldama? Terrific effort that really altered the shot.
Here's Vincent, covered by Oubre. Drops in the layup for two. Pirtle's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. Hero finds Poole. Pass to Wagner, and finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
The Pelicans trail. Vincent the pass to Edwards. Shot from 6. Off the left rim and out. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as much as 10, and it's blocked.
Using that near 7-foot frame, Aldama says not today.
Pirtle against Hero. Here's Vincent. Inside, and stolen by Murray. And here we go, the Mavericks in a fast break. Looking to get back on track here. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Edwards. Well, for New Orleans, shooting only 31%, their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Vincent, guarded by Poole. There's the triple. And again, no good by New Orleans. Down low, Pirtle with the steal. To the middle. Here's Aldama, covered by Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Well, Aldama's size makes attacking from right under the hoop an easy option.
Hero attacking. Count it. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the lead.
Poole looking it over. Pass to Hero. That's the free fly. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now Vincent. There's a screen by Aldama. Vincent finds Aldama. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ball's knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. To the paint. Here's Vincent. And good that time. Vincent's got his first 2 points of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Khalil Ware's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
All right, Allie, thanks. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Snatched away. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Kamara. Off target with his 3. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Poole with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks with some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Wagner. Dort comes in for Murray. And it's Keontae George in for Jordan Poole. New Orleans also making some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Christian Brown comes in for Edwards. And it's Fox in for Vincent.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Hunter down low. Kamara on him. And that one's good. Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter is effective down low. He's got good size, and he's developed a nice touch.
And here is Fox. Fires at the elbow. And the shot goes down. Fox has got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now, here is George. The tray. Dort misses.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Jackson dishes to Fox. Pass to Kamare. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Pirtle. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Hunter kicks to George. And here is Dort. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Brown with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 7-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, using his frame to get into good position. Jackson Jr. getting the extra possession and points.
Now, here's Hunter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
New Orleans leading by 4. On the wing, Jackson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Really tough to disrupt the rhythm of Jackson Jr. on that shot.
The first free throw is good. Naismith, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. That grabs the rebound again.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Hunter following the score by New Orleans. George sets a screen for Dort. Pass to Hunter. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Up top, Fox. Defended by George. And Fox gets it to go.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Ware passes to Hero. Over Brown. Hero, no good. And it's Fox with the ball for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. Jackson, a screen on George. Here's Fox. That's another rebound.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record books. Now here's Jackson. Fox deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Fox.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Hunter with a screen on Brown. There's Hero with a 3. Here's Dort. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points.
A nice shot by Naismith.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Hero. From 10 feet away. Not that time. It won't go.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Jackson against Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Fox! Dort with the rebound. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Knocks it loose. Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Fox!
And for a player of his size, Fox not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both. Mavericks trail by 7. Hero with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. .157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. No good.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Stolen by Brown. Now Jackson. It's tipped. Now Fox. And they pick up the 2.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Hero against Brown. They can't stop the run with that one.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for New Orleans.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jackson. And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.